Hello and welcome back to Factorio and Space Age. Today we are experiencing what it's like when you don't plan ahead enough, and now we have to move certain things. This smelting here that we made for copper, I'd like to put that here. I'd like to put that here. Because I'd like 2 lanes to come in with, or 16 belts of stone and coal, and they're gonna be in the middle. And then we'll have copper plates on the bottom here, and that's gonna take one whole row of city blocks, right? Because it's so many freaking lanes. And so the same goes with iron. On the top here, we'll just have 72 iron belts. And we need room for that. So that's gonna come in here next to the space hub thing that we built. Okay. Well, that also means, unfortunately, that we need a space for steel. And I calculated the amount of steel that we need. And just for the science, without constructing anything else, it's like about 40 belts or so. So I thought, why not just make another build like this, but for steel, and then let that come out here. So that's gonna come out right into our science hub, which sucks. And that also means that these stations for coal, copper, and stone, and let's face it, the oil as well, they really need to go. We can't have it like that. So we need to move these. So that's what we're gonna do today. I just put this on to do something while I was waiting for the construction bolts and everything. We can clean this area up. About 50k worth of wood. But that would be nice as well. That would be nice. Jesus Christ. Sometimes I get so tired of myself. But so I've been thinking what locations I should be using here. This top area is pretty juicy. It's out of the way. I don't think we'll have anything up here for a good while. So then the question becomes, we have oil here as well. I took a sample of this to see just how big it is, actually. Can I just do this? Please. Really annoying to see otherwise. So you could do one here, for example. Problem is we need a couple more. I can't really build anything here. That's really out of... That's really out of limits. We want it to be really cheeky. I don't like this idea. I actually don't like this idea. But this might be the only way we can fit things up here. So we could do coal here, for example. I need to go in here and change that. And then kinda wanna just do this. If we do coal there, we could do stone here, for example. We go in here and change this as well. And then we could do... Well, this is not the best location. That is not the best location. We could also just do the thing here, right? This is an option for copper, I think. So we'll go in and change this here as well. And then we will do that. We will do this. Oh, I also did something else between episodes. I went in and redesigned this. I really hated how that looked. So I spent some more time and came up with this that I don't hate as much. I don't love this design, but I don't mega hate it like I did with the other one. So this is an okay compromise for me. We're gonna have to find... Is it this one? And here as well. It's gonna be a lot of weird intersections here. But that it should kinda be okay, I think. Not a big fan of putting them so close together. It's very, very ineffective. I'm not sure it can deadlock, but it's definitely not great. And we connect that up as well. And we want to connect this oil to something here. So we can do... maybe that. We'll do oil up here. That's okay. Gonna connect these here as well. Like so. So this is mostly to get all of this out of the way from here. I don't think we do that. I think we do this. Here. Now, the oil trains. Put that there. The oil trains are 1 for 1. We need to wait for that to be constructed. Okay. Do that. I think I'll send 2 of them up here to load. I think that makes pretty decent sense. Can do this as well. This grid thing really helps me to see the size of certain things, and the yeah, it's really helpful to me, at least visually. Because then we can start removing this rail and the other stuff that's in the way here. I think this ship has to go as well, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. Okay, so we have this thing now here. Okay. Dude, I really want to put that there. No, I'm pretty sure that's... What do you mean? It must be next to rails, man. Okay. I think this is because it's a ghost, yeah. That's okay. So this is gonna be a 1 train limit kind of thing. Can we do that? I think so, yeah. No, we actually have 1 spacing in between. Okay. So it's not like that. It's like this. I'm wondering if that's gonna work. Okay. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna put this here. Perfect. That's unfortunate because we closed these stations. You like... I don't know. Go there, please. Maybe you'll find your way up here. Noise. Let's see so these connect properly. Okay. Where the fuck did this other train go? Oh, you're full. Just go there. Thank you. Okay, you got stuck behind the text. Okay, that's fine. Do we have... We do have legendary pump jacks. Okay, good. Because that's what we're going for here. Let's clean this up a little bit. I think that should be it. No. Oops. Like there, maybe. Okay. There's one here as well. We didn't take this one. Okay, that looks pretty decent actually. And then we'll go here. That should be kinda it. Now, I don't really believe in prod modules on these. Which might be a huge mistake, obviously, but... We have so much productivity. We have 1400 productivity already. So I don't feel like it makes any difference. We get 100 more. I don't think it's even 100, I think it's 50, right? So getting 50 more prod is very, very low on my to-do list for this. So this does connect properly. Did you drop off your oil? Yes, you did. Okay, cool. I really want some robot speed. More robot speed. I can never have enough. I can really never have enough. Okay. That's done, I think. It doesn't take long for you to fill this up. Oh, yeah. Okay, you're ready to go. So this disconnects. Okay. Interesting. If the target is full, how can you keep going then? I don't get that. But, so we moved the oil. That's great. We can now just kill that off with the pipes and everything. And then this can also go. Yeah, I think we send the artillery train. We haven't really been using it. Maybe I'll build another one later. We can't move this yet, actually. Oh, that's the science counter. We're gonna have to move a lot of things here. I don't know where I want to put this. It's a huge problem. Because this here will be occupied, right? I think encroaching on this area is probably the best. The science will be in this direction, so we want to be as close to that as possible. It will definitely help, right? Okay, let's get this shit done. This is the stone. I think we can still build that, yeah? Yeah, we can. Yeah, I cannot deal with the fact that that's off-center. Rit. And this is 15. So, I mean, this should go pretty much straight into here, yeah? Boop. Okay, we'll just do this. Oh no. We will not do that at all. Fuck. Abort, abort, abort. Really need to fix this. That should have been fixed down here as well. Oh no, that was... okay. That's because I did not do the thing. Alright, well, fixing We'll be fixing that here anyway. We'll have room to save. I can't really deal with that one though. So that's another thing that we need to fix. This guy can't be there. And this guy can't be there. Okay. Do a bit of that. Do a bit of this. Oop. That's fine. This will then be stone. No, it will not. This will not be, absolutely not be stone. This will be stone. Jesus fucking Christ. So, we remove this, right? Yeah. So you're gonna find your way to this location instead. We need to jump this bad boy here. That should load up this station properly, right? After we kind of construct this, yeah? I really should have done something about military science as well. But I kind of ignored it, thinking I'll mainly do like bot speed and productivity maybe. And then I kind of needed it. Just a bit stupid. So you're almost empty. This should be working right now. It's not completely full, but it's pretty saturated. Cool. Next up is coal. We can just, you know, we can just do this. That would be great. Remove that. Oh, that's rough. No, 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 no. I think we do this. No, not there. Maybe here. Okay, let's power that back up. Let's do that. And you should be kinda ready to be renamed as well. Then we can cut that. The stone guy should have gone up here. Got loaded really easily. Quickly, holy shit. These patches are slightly bigger than on the other location. Except for maybe copper. No, this is 2 million. This is 5 million. We take this again. Maybe just do this. Okay. I think I'm gonna remove that. Then I think we take this. Place that. We'll do this. This needs to jump. This here also needs to go over these poles. Under, technically. Other than that, I think copper should also kind of be fine. We'll move this part. Then we probably want to remake this. There we go. I mean, this part of the rail network is probably just going, right? Maybe not. Maybe not, actually. It's okay. Yeah, because I probably want a connection up here somewhere. I'm gonna have to think about that a little bit, I think. Okay. With that in mind, though, we can definitely start deconstructing other things here. Like this. This whole thing needs to go, right? Yeah. Then we put the roboports and stuff back. Should really have a deconstruction planner that's everything but power and roboports. That's a good idea. Can I duplicate this? So this is gonna be... I don't want any kind of roboport. I don't want any kind of big electric power pole. But everything else can go, right? Yeah, okay, no, that's a good idea. I should have had that a long time ago, because it kinda sucks that we have to kill the robo network and then put it back together, and then I have to also upgrade these again. It's a really, really stupid way of doing that. So Glima is struggling a little bit again. Or well, Glima is always gonna be like that. Well, these robots are really busy now. Did I just... Yeah. Okay. That's not... that's not great, my guy. At this point, I'm wondering if we would just transition into legendary lasers as our main base defense. I'm a little bit tempted, I'll be honest. The range is 36 compared to 18 and 30. So it would be a little bit longer than this. I wonder what our capability is to make legendary laser. Okay, we have 50. This is gonna be 500, 1k, 2k, 3k, 4k. Maybe we should just do 5,000 of those. Then eventually this is gonna be like... Wait, can we construct that? No, we cannot. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that speed, my guy. We are not dealing with that. We're putting that in there. We have a lot of those modules. Okay. Oh, and now our FPS is not great. Oof. Construction manager is really not having a good time with this. I think this is the first serious FPS drop that we've had so far. I'm guessing there's a lot of stuff in these that needs to be removed. It's gonna take some time for that to finish up. I really, really like this idea of... This is a really good cleanup strategy, actually. Unfortunately, I think this is the time also when we need to deconstruct this ship. We can look at some other stuff while this is doing its thing, because next we're plopping down the iron. That's going to be plopped down here. That's going to be our ammo production. You know what we can do in the meantime? I'd like to make a copy of this. Boom. How do I organize this though? Let's put another book in here. No, I don't want a copy of that at all. Yes. This is /mid game building builds. I'd like to update these things. Not really using this. We're definitely not using this. This is defense and Roboport network and stuff like that. I'd like to put that in there as well. This is grid for a kilo. This is some Roboport stuff. I don't see why we would save this or this. The rail book is fine. I don't know if we should be saving this either. These upgrade blueprints are kinda nice. The deconstruction stuff is kinda nice, the ship stuff. Why do I have a copy of this? Because we have one in here, right? Yes, this is the newest design. This is an old design. I don't see us using this again. I kinda just want to get rid of that. These huge blueprints take up a lot of memory. I don't know if that's a problem or not. I don't know why I blueprinted this. Go away. These are kind of nice. Okay. So I wanted to update these things here. So realistically, I wanted a legendary thing, legendary things as well, and legendary machine. Because there's no way that we're not using everything legendary at this point. Guys, are you struggling that hard? Yeah, you are. That's kind of rough. So one of the things that have been annoying me we can do that. I think we should trash unrequested as standard. Okay, if I look into the blueprint thing now, I have this here as well. But if I look in here, unknown variable, US at position 0. Wait, what? Oh, they've changed this. PNI1. Does that mean that this is not working now? No, it is working. It is working still. Interestingly enough. Anywho. I want to select new contents for this blueprint. The reason I want to do that is because I can then more easily fit this in here. It's easier for me to, when it's not like there's one gap between all the time. That's like the only reason for me to do that. Okay, so we just test this out. This is gonna be working quite well. I'm wondering a little bit now that we're late game. I don't think one stack of this is gonna be enough, right? Because in theory, if we go hard, you're gonna consume 37 per second, right? So we might have to update these parameters in here. Oh, wait. What? This completely broke it, I think. I think it broke it. No. Yes. Yes, it did. Let me just quickly do something here. There we go. Okay, this completely broke this blueprint. That's pretty fucking annoying, dude. Okay, but this is the blueprint thing that I'm interested in, right? So if we do this. Okay. We do a completely new blueprint then. Why are you doing this now? Wait, is that why? Recipe is 0. The recipe here is 0 as well. This is going to be 0. This doesn't care. We need 6 different ingredients, right? Yeah, I think that's what's doing this, right? Because I think this is It doesn't see a difference on them, I think. Okay, so this is... We just need to quickly go through. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is ingredient of 0. Right? So this has a unique value on all of these. These need to all be parameters. And this is gonna be a formula. And I think... No, this has to be correct. Yeah. This is the stack. This is the stack size of the recipe. Right? Unknown variable P 0s. This is really weird why it's doing that. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's not 8. 2. Boom. So we created a new blueprint here, yeah? Because I think that this is not gonna work for something like... something that has a couple of different ingredients. Okay. Give me a recipe that has a couple of different ingredients. I want like 4. Yeah, pump jack, for example. We do pump jack. It does work still. Just looks fucking broken in the parameters. It looks really broken in the parameters, but this does work. However, it's good that we changed this anyway, because I want to multiply this by, let's say 5. No. Or do we want, as a standard, a bit more? No. Whatever, dude. We'll do this. So then when we do pump jack, for example, yeah, this is gonna be multiplied by 5. So we're gonna have a little bit more of a thing here. Okay, cool. So then this can be deleted. So now we have a little bit better thing to do mol with. And we're struggling with logistic space. That's unfortunate. However, I think the construction bots are also busy. They're completely busy. Let's turn that off. Let's find this. We're gonna need to build a bit bigger logistic storage as well somewhere. Where are we? Where are we at? Okay. Oh, there's still a lot left here. All right, the stone. The stone launchers. The direct insertion stone launchers that we kinda probably still want. It's a shame I did not blueprint these before removing them. Snore. Whatever, we'll just do this. 1, 2, 3. Insert, insert. 3, 3. I think we have something like this that we can use. No. Okay, no. We'll do this. And we'll upgrade this to legendary. We will put big modules in these. We'll also upgrade the beacon and the inserters. Okay. No, we'll put that next to that as well. That should probably satisfy our stone in space needs, hopefully. There's still a little bit left in these chests. We do thing to legendary. Just. I wonder if that works. Just out of curiosity. Does work. And we should probably be using that when it comes to the blueprints. Okay, yeah, you did make those kind of quickly. Okay, I think... I think we're gonna end this episode there. I need to wait for this to complete. And for all the bots to kind of calm down, and then... We need to move the hub. We need to move the science. This needs to go, and then we're plopping out 2 more of these big boy builds, and then we can start tearing into the smelting and making sure that that works well. Hopefully, we have made enough room to work with, but we'll see. Thanks for watching, and have a really nice day.